are back in the castle. It's Sunday morning. It's time for Sunday Morning Blues. And this week I'm going back in time a little bit to, if you've watched my channel a bit, you may have seen I've done a few hi-fi related types things I really enjoyed besides playing music, listening to music, especially analog music. And when we were kids, we had a console. If you don't know what a console is, they were stereos going back to the late 50s that were a big piece of furniture, wooden furniture. And some of them, like the one we had a tube amplifier, record player, and as they came along, some of them started having 8-track cassettes and regular cassettes. Ours was just vinyl, and it was pretty good. I didn't realize, I thought that's just how everything sounded. And then as I got older, and we got a newer setup for the living room, a solid state 70s setup. We put the old one in my room. I put it in my room anyway, and used to listen to my records in there. And I started realizing, especially listening to the really well produced records like Led Zeppelin and Hendrix, that the stereo spectrum on that was phenomenal, and it sounded great. It took a long time to warm up. My parents were convinced, this is old stuff. It's terrible, but no, it was great. And when I had moved out, they got rid of it, and it broke my heart. But this is a ode to all those great old consoles. If you have one, you know what I'm talking about. If not, look them up and look into it. Some of them get a lot of money too, depending on how well restored and how well they play. But so this goes out to the old console from when I was growing up, and it's called Our Old Console, and it goes like this. I never really knew how good it was, the sounds of Willie Dixon or that Hendrix fuzz. It was in our living room since I was born. Played our records till they were worn. From country to show tunes to rock and roll, we played them all on our old console. Well, Beatles, Chicago, blood, sweat, and tears. I still remember from my early years the cool sounds from happy times. Used to always make me feel so fine. The years may have taken their toll, but I always loved our old console. When I was in college, it went to me. The living room had solid state technology. I'd blast my Led Zeppelin, my Pink Floyd tunes. Send me on a trip to the dark side of the moon. When I moved out, in the trash it did go, but I still hear that beautiful music from my old console. console. That's how it goes. Well, this is King Shit. Thanking everybody for coming by, checking out my content, whether it be the music, the herbal, or whatever else. I appreciate it so much. And until the next time, this is merry old King Shit from the castle saying over and out.